Woo! Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. So, I've had some really great coaching calls and meetings this week, and there's been kind of an overreaching theme to them. You know, the universe was going to supply us with, situations and people to reveal where we are not free. And it seems that a lot of us are being challenged currently. I don't know if you feel that way. Drop a emoji in the comment section if you feel challenged right now. There's just things in your life that just may not be going your way, or you've got the world situation. You've got UK just lost a basketball game, which I absolutely can't stand, but that's a whole other topic for a whole other day. Doesn't matter. If you feel challenged, go ahead and pop that emoji in the comment section. Would love to hear from you. But the clients that I'm coaching, the people that I'm talking to, I can get the sense that a lot of them are challenged. And it's really important that when we feel challenged, when the thoughts start to creep into our mind that we may have kind of distracted ourselves from, we may have tried to sedate, we try to quiet, we try to run away from them, we try to do whatever case, but they just keep coming with us. The thoughts of not being good enough, the thoughts of not mattering, the thoughts of being afraid of failure, whatever the commonalities may be. I want you to ask yourself this very important question, and this is what I've asked of my clients this week. Whose voice are you hearing? Now, before you think too deeply about this question, I'm not suggesting that people have different personalities and there's just different voices being heard, but to provide you an example is, whose voice is saying these things to you? That you don't matter, that you're not good enough, that you're a failure, whatever the negative connotation is. Whose voice? Can you pinpoint who's saying it? Is it the bully when you were 10 years old on the playground that kicked dust in your face and tried to beat you up every single day? Is it that voice? Is it a past relationship with someone who was not very nice to you, but told you all these things about yourself that were untrue, but yet you started to believe them? Whose voice is it? Is it a parent? Is it a sibling? Is it a coworker? Is it a boss? Whose is it? I had a boss who was awful. No leadership qualities whatsoever. And would say some of the nastiest things to me. And I was at a very impressionable time, had a lot of responsibility, and looked to him for leadership in which I couldn't get. And it kind of sometimes rears its ugly head in a business setting because he told me I would never amount to anything and I was one-dimensional. Now, if I believed that wholeheartedly, I wouldn't be to the point that I am today. But that doesn't mean that those voices don't start to come up when things don't go my way, particularly when I'm challenged in business or I'm challenged in, whatever, okay? So whose voice is it? If you can narrow that down, you can create space. What I mean by space is this. You're really trying to look outside of yourself, being the observer of you, okay? It's really hard when you're in your head and you're only thinking about you, okay? Not what else is affecting you, not the outside world, not what people have said in the past, what people are saying right now. But get outside of yourself and be the observer of you. Who's talking to you? Create that space. When you can create space, the space between you and it, that right there, is when you can start to heal. You can start to dissipate this voice. You can pinpoint it. You've got awareness of it now, and now you can take action. This is what my clients do. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do, and it doesn't get solved in one day. It takes constant practice, particularly if you've had interesting, I'll say interesting, put that in quotation marks, people who have been in your life. As I have, and I'm sure you have as well. But if you can create that space and really be able to hone in on whose voice is it? Is it your voice when you were 25 years old? Is it a parent? Is it a sibling? And what time period do you feel like this voice happened? If you're really getting this, right? If you're really being able to hone in on this piece of information, you can start the healing process from whatever this may be. Who told you that you weren't good enough? Who told you that you were constantly going to be a failure? Who told you that you weren't good at your job? Who told you that you were this, that, and the other? I mean, fill in the blank. Who told you those things? And when you get challenged, why do you believe them? Are they true? Well, can you provide a definite 100% proof that they're true? No. How would your life be different if you didn't have those thoughts? What could you accomplish? What could you access if those thoughts did not come across your dashboard, whether consciously or subconsciously? You would be the tremendous, stupendous, awesome human being that you already are. But you don't treat yourself that way. You have to be held responsible for treating yourself as you are, which is an awesome human. This is what I do as a coach. My job is not to find you solutions. My job is to show you that the solution is within you. That's it. Through different processes, different listening skills, different question asking, different perceptions, to teach you a way that you can dissolve things for yourself so that you realize that you're awesome. You have no problems, and there ain't a damn thing wrong with you. I'm offering this week, I've said this in all my videos, a free discovery call. A discovery call lasts about 30 minutes. It's going to start with one very important question, and then it will take on a life of its own from there. What is your biggest challenge right now? What is the most challenging thing about your life right now? And we're going to take it from there. If you'd like to take me up on this, okay, because I'm going to take on a few more coaching clients this year, because I love coaching. I love this aspect. Drop it in the comment section. Shoot me a DM. Let's get on the phone. Let's figure out a date, a time. Let's do this thing. Let's see if it works, if it's worthwhile for us to work together. Hope to see you there. Hope everybody has a happy and a healthy day. Buff Gandhi.